This is Climbing with Blunders. My name is John. Welcome to my chess journey. I am currently playing 5-minute blitz games and I'm climbing. I am sitting at 890 and so actually 898. And so I'm looking at breaking 900 today. My whole goal and my point of this channel is to play games to get better at chess. Mistakes and all. I'll play games. I will lose games. I will make mistakes. But as I analyze my moves and as I get better, hopefully you'll get better with me. And so today I'm going to be playing a 5-minute blitz game. I'm going to be playing with white. Sorry, I'm still at 890. So we'll see. I may or may not break 900 today. I might have been off by 8 points. No big deal. I'm going to be playing an Italian game opening. This is one of my favorite openings for white, probably my main opening for white, honestly. So a couple ideas here is that I can set up a pin here, and this pin's this idea pin applies pressure, and now if he tries to kick me out, that's fine, no big deal. In the meantime, I'm just gonna stay there. I want him to castle, because if he castles short, I'm castling long. I'm bringing back this. I'm keeping this pin. It's not really a pin anymore. I mean, he's got defenders. So when I see this move, I need to be aware, because one more move and I have blocked in my bishop. So I need to make sure I don't block in my bishop. So far, I feel like it's pretty good position for me. I like how things are going. I am gonna go ahead and castle, and okay. So he doesn't block in. He doesn't block in my bishop, but he almost blocked in my knight. So I'm gonna reroute my knight probably to here. And okay, so he is just trying to weaken my, my whole queen side. And now his king has not castled. So because he's not castled, I am just going to keep attacking in the center and until he does castle. And if he does castle, then I will do my king side push with my pawns. That's not what he's doing yet. So one idea here is a sacrifice. And I don't know that I really need to sacrifice just yet, because I think I'm just gonna pull back my bishop. Yeah, I don't feel like a sacrifice is probably the wise decision at this point. It's not principled for sure, because he hasn't castled. If he had castled, I 100% would have. All right, I'm gonna open up this center. The reason I went ahead and took with my pawn is because I kind of anticipated that. But all right, so what do we have here? What are some ideas? I can't really move. Let's see. I do have some sort of regrets now of putting my pawn here. I should have taken with my bishop, but if I did, he would have taken back. So I think what I'm going to do is just sort of attack the center. I mean, if you notice, I have this whole file. As soon as... All right. All right, so this attacks this, which is nice because it's also a check. I also have a discovered attack on its way. Do I want to take with this? Sure, yeah, I'll take with this. All right. And now, all right, so now he takes back. I have this, which is a check, which wins me this. So I already, just because of this discovered check. Now that is not scary to me one bit, because this pin. All right. However, that that is something. So I think what I'm going to do is, all right, I'm going to bring this around. Now his queen is unprotected. So his knight is unprotected. So I'm looking at this square. I'm also looking at this. I mean, obviously he's got to protect his knight. So he's either gonna bring this around here, in which case I don't think that would be wise, because I have my knight. Okay. That is an interesting move. So what about a push here? So my goal here is, now I have to be careful, because what happens if that, then I just retreat. Okay, so he's no longer pinned. So I honestly have nothing really left to gain over there. So I am going to be rerouting this idea over here. I mean, this is just, that's free, that pins. I mean, I got a whole line of damage I could do over here. Yeah, that is painfully brutal, but we'll see. If he sees it, I mean, I'm threatening checkmate right now. I don't know how he gets out of this one. That's a good move. That is a good move. What about... I mean, I could just win a free... I mean, because he's going to have to take back with his rook now. So I take with my queen, and he blunders his queen. That is unfortunate. Sorry, bud. That's tough. All right. I made a couple of boo-boos in that game, but the one was when I was so confidently looking at this pin, and then he just takes with his queen. All right, so still 75% accuracy, one miss. Let's go ahead and just walk through it. So Italian game, just really, really standard here. That was a miss. It wanted me instead to perch my knight here and just leave my... So one thought here is that just because a bishop isn't developed, it's also active already. I mean, it controls kind of a lot of squares for not having done anything yet. But I didn't see that. Instead, I moved here, and then that, keeping the pin. That was where it did not like that I did the castle like that. I mean, it does. It really just weakens, the position a lot. But, so that was good. It wanted me to go here instead. But I dropped back. And then, yeah, so that, I mean, I could have taken with my, I could have. So that was a discovered attack. That was how he guarded. I was confident that that this was the only defender. I didn't count defenders. See, 1, 2 defenders. I was so confidently took, and while he could not take there, which is true, he very obviously just was able to take back with his queen. So this, that would have been a good move. This would have attacked the queen, and he would have gone there probably. So, but instead, my idea was just to push these pawns, and then that was free. That was free, and then that was a blunder, and that was a resign, and that was a game. So good game. 898. So now, in the next game, next episode, I actually will break 900. Hopefully, if I win. So please be sure to subscribe and follow along as I do that. But thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel as I continue to improve and get better at chess, one blunder at a time. Thanks for watching.